The quietness of the countryside is not just the absence of noise, but the presence of peace. Hello, good morning and welcome to another day of city girl turned country girl. This is morning around 7 a.m. I woke up and found out that my brother had already prepared breakfast. Usually I take black coffee or white coffee, but today I decided to try a DIY project that I saw on Pinterest. So I'm going to mix white coffee with black coffee to make frothed coffee. I store my white coffee inside this container that I bought black coffee with, so I am going to take a little bit of it. Finally, this white coffee seems to not have a lot of milk because instead of being white, it's turned to chocolate, but that's still okay. So I'm going to pour this white coffee into another mug so that I can use the same mug to drink my coffee. First, I'll go in with my frothed coffee that I shake again so that I have as much froth as possible. Then I pour it in my cup like that, focusing on making as much froth because the beauty of this is getting as much froth. Then I go in with my coffee. After 30 minutes, I'm now done with my breakfast and it's now time to go outside there and do some other chores. Today I am doing laundry, and something about laundry in the village is that we wash using our hands. I first change into better comfortable clothing, which includes a shirt and a vest, and then I get into washing this laundry in the veranda because the sun is scorching hot outside and the veranda is the only place that is cool, calm and easy to wash in without the sun beating me and without too much wind as well. So let's wash these clothes together and see what happens next. usually start washing with the white clothes, so I had already hung the first round of white clothes at this point, and this is me going on with the white that has colors. My mom taught me that it is important to always wash clothes according to colors, starting with the white ones as you go to the colored ones so that they don't get to discolor the white ones. So I just did the white ones, and now I am hanging them in the hanging line before I go to the other light colors that I know could make the white ones dirty or could turn their color because of bleach. So let's do that together. As you can see, the clothes are dried and piled next to me in the sofa, but first, let's make some more coffee because I feel so tired. Right now, I am going to try another formula that I saw on making frothed coffee again, but using white coffee on Pinterest. So as usual, I am using my white coffee in the black coffee tin, and I am taking an amount full of it because I want it to be as frothed as possible. I'm going to add that in my plate and use some cold water and a metal, what is it called? That one. It's a metal, actually that thing that is used to filter tea, I've forgotten the name. So I'm going to use it to beat, but one thing I have realized is that the white coffee is sticking on the metal sieve, and that's not a good thing. So I am wondering if this really works. So I decided to remove everything and do what I know, and I am putting it in my small plastic bottle so that I can shake it to form the froth just like I did in the morning. Since this formula has failed, I am going to try shaking it all, but remember this is white coffee and not black coffee, and I hope it forms a different froth and it's as sweet. Actually, I have realized that white coffee is not easy to form froth, and here we are not wasting things. So I'm trying to remove as much as possible of the coffee and put it in the cup and then shake it as fast as I can so that I can see if froth is forming. But I realized there is no froth, which I am so disappointed at, but it looks caramel. So I am going to assume this was a formula to make caramelized coffee, and I just pour some in my cup, add sugar as usual, stir, 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 and then I am going to start trying to process the remaining amount of coffee because no wastage here in the village. Adding water, stir, 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 and drink. As much as this was a fail, it feels like caramel coffee, which is really sweet. So let's fold these cloths as we drink our caramelized coffee, and then we get to see what happens next.